Hey guys, Bill Soriano here from Pittsburgh. Check my volume here. It's first Forex training video that I've made here this year in this new year. Can't get to the gym right now. We got about 14 inches of snow here in Pittsburgh, like most of the country got. And my gym is open. It's a 24-hour gym, but I haven't finished digging myself out of the driveway yet. So my son and I were shoveling the driveway for a while yesterday, but we didn't get the last part so we can actually get out of the driveway. So I wanted to show you the 4-hour strategy that we've been teaching in the community. Now, this strategy, guys, and I've been doing it, I've been taking trades with it, and it takes you basically like 10 to 15 minutes a day. Okay. You get on the charts, whatever time you have time to check at the charts. For me, I could check them a couple times a day. You just scan through the pairs, and all you're looking for is this. I'm going to show you some trades. Now, these trades have already taken place. So not I'm showing you four winning trades here today. So, but again, this strategy doesn't win all the time. I've in my trades that I've taken with it, it is winning about 65 to 70% of the time, but I haven't taken enough trades yet. I don't have a big enough trade block to actually confirm that that's an accurate number. Now, all you have to do is we're going to the 4-hour time frame, and that's why you only have to check the charts a couple times a day. You know, if you're working, you can get up in the morning before you leave for work. You can check the charts real fast and go to work, and then when you get home from work, you can check them again. Now, if you get up in the morning, you see a trade, you take the trade, you set your stop loss and your take profit, and you go to work. And same thing. If you get in a trade at night, you set your stop loss, you set your take profit, and you just leave it alone. You really don't have to worry about news when you're trading on the 4-hour time frame. You don't have to worry about holding the trades and into the next day or overnight and into the weekend. Okay, because you're on the 4-hour time frame. So here's a trade, and all we're looking for is this. And see where the first trade, I think there's just three trades I wanted to show you. I did say four. So this is EURCAD. Again, this is our Sniper Pro scanner. So guys, you can get started with our community today and join the company that we're with, Jifu, and get access to 9 different scanners. We only use this one. We teach this one. We have training strategies around this one. This 4-hour strategy is one such strategy that we have. This, like I said, only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes top. Now, if you're not working and you have more time to trade, you can use this strategy along with another strategy, right? On the lower time frames. Maybe you like to take trades. For myself, I like to take trades on the 5-minute as well. So I can use this strategy as well as my regular strategy on the 5-minute time frame. Again, you want to watch that you're not putting any more than 2% of your account at risk at any one time, right? So if you'll be taking multiple trades, just risk 0.5% on each trade. If you're going to limit yourself to 2 trades, then you can risk 1%. But you don't really want to have more than 2% of your account, 3 at the absolute most, right? You never want to risk more than 1% of your trading account on any one trade. And you don't want to take enough trades that you have more, you don't want to take so many trades that you have more than 2 or 3% of your total account at risk at any one time, right? So look at this. All we're looking for is this. There's only 2 criteria. And actually in the community, they teach it different where there's only 1 criteria. They just look for the scorecard. Now I like this scorecard to also match the trend. Okay. This is a bullish trend, right? This trend is determined by whether or not price is above or below. I think it's the 987 period moving average, right? On whatever time frame you're on, we're on the 4-hour here. So if I could just move this up here and show you maybe. Here's your moving average line right here that I'm talking about. I think that's the 987. Don't quote me on that, though. It is a Fibonacci number, a sequence number that they use. Now, you can see price has been above that, so this has been bullish on the 4-hour time frame. And right here, this was back on January 18th. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how long you might stay into these trades, guys, actually, you would have been out of this one on the 20th. Okay, so I use these. You have a +4 scorecard, a blue scorecard with a bullish trend. So all you need to do is match the colors, blue and blue. That's it. Now, if this was a bearish trend when this went off, I wouldn't want to take the trade. However, in the community, they are taking all the scorecards and they're doing their demo trades and their trade blocks to see what it comes out, what kind of winning percentage they come out with. For me, I trade on a challenge account, so with a prop firm, so I only want to take the ones that match the trend. But if you're testing this out on demo, you're not risking more money. You can just take all of them just to see how it works out, or you can make a decision, right? If you're risking real money, for me, I would just stay with the trend. Okay, so it's going to give you a stop loss here, and it's going to give you 2 profit targets. I take the second one. I like the second one. But if it's more than 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, I would get out at 1.5. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean by that. Anyway, what you do is you're going to want to take this trade. You wait for this 4-hour candle to close, because sometimes these scorecards show up and they disappear before the candle closes. So make sure you wait for that candle to close, right? This would entail you taking the trade at the close of that candle, just to give you an idea what that looks like here. You would get in, somewhere around there. Again, your stop loss is down here. It gives you the stop loss, and then your take profit would be up here, right? So that is about a 1 to 1.13 risk to reward on that trade. And so I would just set it like that. And you could see right here on the 20th, you would be out of that trade in profit. Okay. Now, I like to go myself. I only like to take the trades where I can get at least a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward with this second take profit zone, right? The second take profit target. So for me, I probably wouldn't have taken this trade. Okay. And again, sometimes you're going to come to the chart late, or maybe you're going to miss a day. And when you come, price has already made a move, right? Now, in that case, what I do is, the other reason why I want to take this trade is, what I do is, if price has already hit the first target, then I skip the trade. I would just skip that trade. If you get to the charts late because you missed a day or you missed a session or whatever, and you see your scorecard, right? Your colors match up, your blue, blue, or red, red, going down, red, red. The price has already made it to take profit 1, don't take the trade, right? And for me, if it hasn't and I take the trade, I want to make sure I get at least a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, right? To get to that take profit 2. If not, I will skip the trade, okay? And if take profit 2 is more than a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, I'll set my take profit at 1.5, because that's what we've been finding is on these trades, 1 to 1.5 is the perfect area to set your take profit. Okay, so this was a trade here in EURCAD. I also want to show you, let me see. Let me show you EURCAD. That's obviously one I just showed you. What's the next one? EURUSD. Okay. I'm struggling a little bit here, guys. Like I said, I haven't made these videos. This is the first one of the year. So you can see this is a pretty big move here. Again, right here, this was January 18th, about 5 p.m. Eastern time. Again, time of day really doesn't matter. Whatever time you can get to the charts and look at these, you're going to want to take the trade as long as this candle has closed and you see the scorecard. And if you're getting there late, as long as it hasn't gone past take profit one, you can get the trade. And then, of course, for you, I recommend you get at least a 1-to-1. I like to go for at least a 1 to 1.5, or I skip the trade. So here, again, these targets were not very far away. The scanner wasn't putting our targets very far away here, but it's best to use these targets anyway. If you get in here, your stop loss is down there. Take profit 2 is right there. Again, that's a 1 to 1.52 risk per trade for this trade. So you're risking 1% to get about 1.5%. So again, that's a trade that I would take if I was able to get in right there. Now, if I'm late and I'm on this candle here, it may not work out. But you could see here, what I'm trying to tell you is it's very simple, 5 to 10 minutes a day. Now, a lot of people, obviously, to get access to our trading community and the company that we're with, GFood, there is a initial fee to sign up, and then there's a monthly membership fee. And a lot of people say, well, Bill, this looks great, but I really don't have enough money to invest in a live account for me to make enough money to offset the training when I'm paying for the membership. And so there is a way around that. There are prop firms out there that you can use. I use them. And once you get started, we can go into more in that. If you get started with me and you want to know about that, just reach out to me and we can get on a Zoom call and I could show you all about that. But right now for this video, I can't really get into that. But anyway, you can see here how the power of this strategy, just taking this scorecard here, not looking at any other of these indicators on here. There's all these proprietary indicators on the Sniper Pro scanner. We have the Sniper later down here with trend and divergence and all kinds of stuff here. But all we're looking for is to match these two colors, the scorecard with the trend. Blue, blue for a buy, red, red for a sell. So you can see how that trade works out. One more trade I want to show you guys here before I finish up. I don't want to make this video too long here. GBP CAD, I think it was the pound Canadian dollar. This was another bullish one here, right? And you can see how, there was your entry right there on the 22nd at 9 a.m. Again, this one, price had already kind of hit that first target on the entry candle, on the signal candle, right? So, again, if you get in right here, let me just show you. If you were able to get in at the open of that next candle and take profit 2, gives you about a 1 to 1.09. So again, that would be good for you to take. I like to take 1 to 1.5s at least, but I would recommend that you get in the ones that give you at least a 1 to 1, right? You're risking a certain amount of money to make a certain amount of money, right? And so that's it. And again, there's really no reason to get out of these trades early. You just let them run to take profit, or you get stopped out of the loss. Okay. It doesn't matter if news is coming up, anything like that. Now, if you're very close to hitting your target, you've hit 90% of your target amount. If you want to get out of the trade because that makes you feel better, that's fine. But what I do is I just hold the trades till they hit take profit, or I get stopped out at a loss. So guys, if you want to get started with this, get back to me. You can get started. There's a couple videos in our community that you can watch that Michael has done showing you this strategy. There's really not a lot to it though. Basically what I'm showing you on this video is it. You just need to become a member so that you can get access to this Sniper Pro scanner, because the whole strategy is simply based on the Sniper Pro scanner. With just this strategy, you don't need TradingView. You don't need to mark up charts on TradingView. You don't need to worry about order blocks. You don't need to worry about change of character, break of structure, any other indicators. All you need is this Sniper Pro scanner and these two colors here. So if you think that you can do that, then get back to me and get started. And it's important when you get started, you want to make at least a 90-day commitment. So if you're not able to make a 90-day or a 3-month commitment to this, to paying for the membership, there's really no point in doing it, because you can't, they do offer a 7-day money back guarantee, but you can't take enough trades or get enough information on whether or not this will work in 7 days. So really, they do offer 7-day money back guarantee. So if you get started, you're not happy, you can get your money back. But I recommend, and I really suggest that if you're thinking about doing this, only do it if you can make a 90-day commitment to actually test this out on a demo account. Take 25, take 50, 75, 100 trades, see if it's going to work for you. And then if it is, you can stay a member. If you have money to invest in your own live trading account, then you can do that. And if you need to find a different way to do that, then you get with me and I can, get on a Zoom call with you and teach you about prop firms and what to do there. So anyway, guys, if you're interested in getting started, get started. We do have a video you can watch talking about taking a 5-day trial. Basically, you're getting started. You're just kind of testing it out for 5 days, and then you can decide if you want to keep it or ask for a refund. I can send you that video, but I really recommend that if you're thinking about doing this, that you make a 90-day commitment to, actually doing this, taking the trades, because you really need to take 50, 75, 100 trades on a demo account before you can really determine if this strategy will work for you. So have a great day, guys.